Hi, I'm Michelle Campo, Usborne Books independent consultant, and I have some books for you today that are fiction for young children. This first one is Muddle and Match. It's a really fun book that pages are split into threes. So you can turn one page or all of them to make a new story. So the first way you read it is Marvin the Mighty Monkey moves towards the mark on the map to meet the mysterious magical meat crab. What if I just turned the bottom page? The story changes. Marvin the Mighty Monkey moves towards the mark on the map, paddling the precarious Pacific. And the monkey now has different feet. So you can do this again and again, changing one or more flaps and getting a new story. There's a lot of different Muddle and Match. We have Adventure, and we have this one right here, which is Imagine, Jungle Animals, Monsters, and we have other ones as well. Luna Loves Library Day is about a little girl who goes to meet her father at the library, and she loves Library Day and meeting her father. So here's her mom getting her ready. And it says, Dad is always waiting with his head in a book. And there's her dad waiting at the library for her. And they go and check out some books and have some adventures. And all this fun stuff happens while they're at the library reading books. There's a little book inside of this book that she's reading with her dad. And at the end, getting ready to go. A book bag full of memories about an adventure, magic, and Dad. Check. Luna Loves Library Day. And this is $12.99. Choose Your Own Journey is $11.99, and you can decide how you're going to end up on your journey. You can pick from the boat, the train, the car, or the bike, and you follow along with your finger whichever one you choose. So it's in 4 sections here. You can choose the car if you want, and you follow the car along and see where the car ends up. Some end early, some go all the way to the end. So whichever journey you choose, you'll find out what happens. The Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth. Really neat book about children and the mammoth that go to the museum. It's kind of like Night at the Museum, where all the things come to life. The mammoth is really a stuffed mammoth at the museum, but it comes to life and it goes through adventures. And there's flaps inside, pages fold out. Really exciting. This is $16.99 for The Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth. Next we have phonic readers, and we have lots to choose from. Ape's Great Escape, Raccoon on the Moon are 2 of the newer phonics readers. It has information in the front here about phonics readers. And just to give you an idea, a little bit about it. Goodbye, says Raccoon. I'm off to the moon. I'll be back by lunchtime or late afternoon. Goose grins and she giggles. You foolish raccoon. So these are good books that are easy to read, just to get started in your reading. And we also, to save some money, you could get this combined volume. There's lots of books in this one. It says here are 6 lively stories with irresistible illustrations. So there's 6 books in one, and this is $14.99. Where if you get just the one phonics reader by itself, these are $6.99. So you save money if you get the combined volume. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. It's really fun. Illustrations as well. They have mud that was actually used when the illustrator was doing these pictures. And this is kind of a fun sing-songy type book. It says, I'm a dirty dinosaur with a dirty snout. I never wipe it clean. I just sniff and snuff about. Sniff, sniff, snuff, snuff, sniff and snuff about. So it's just talking about being dirty in the mud, and at the end, he goes and cleans. I Say Ooh, You Say Ah is a really fun book. It has a donkey with underpants on his head. And this is a great book for kids who don't want to sit still and sit quiet and listen to a story, because this is expecting you to yell things out. There's something very simple that I need you to remember. When I say ooh, you say ah. So it goes and asks you to say ooh and ah. And then, okay, one more thing. When you see an ant, you say underpants. The next page, there's an ant, so you're supposed to yell out underpants. So it goes through the whole book with you needing to yell things out. So fun. $12.99 for I Say Ooh, You Say Ah. Last books we have are Nibbles the Dinosaur, or Nibbles the Book Monster, and Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide is the second book. Nibbles is a book monster, and he likes to eat through books. So he is caged and he escapes and he's chewing through Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and he ends up in her story. And then he goes on to different books through the whole story. So there's little parts of different fairy tale stories within this book. $16.99 for Nibbles. And this is also $16.99. This time Nibbles has nibbled his way through a dinosaur guide. So he is stuck with all the dinosaurs. And he has to chew his way back through the book to get out through the back of the dinosaur guide. Hope you found some books that you like in there. Let me know if you have any questions.